Steve, a comfortable win tonight, and could have been even more.
Yeah, I think obviously when you miss a penalty, you'd hope you'd be able to convert it, which would have topped a really good night off for Bunny. But you know, he got a very good goal in the game, and as the game wore on, he got more and more dangerous. He got more and more into it. Obviously, when you play the way we do, you're hoping that as the game goes on, gaps will appear and we can exploit them, and you know, we did to a degree, but as I say, that Bunny made that for himself, and it's just unlucky that he couldn't pull it away at the top of his night off.
Yeah, like you say, Bunny there, he's going to be a big player for you this year.
He is, yeah. I mean, I knew what kind of player I was buying. I knew what kind of player I've bought with Jack Redshaw, but when you're as unlucky as we were at the start of the season, you have to be patient with them. I'm pleased he got 60 minutes into him, Jack. You're half tempted to keep him on and get as much fitness as you can in, but I'm also mindful that we've got very short turnaround before a very tough game on Saturday, so I thought that would be the right thing to do. Jake's been feeling his hamstring a little bit in previous couple of weeks, so to get him off as well was probably beneficial to us. And I thought, on the flip side of that, I thought Rhian Potts, when he came on, was excellent. I thought he played a great striker's role. He looked after the ball for us. He was strong, and he did the simple things well, and I was pleased for him.
Yeah, I think the subs coming on and everything really shows the depth in your squad as well, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. We're going to, as I say, we've got a really short turnaround for a very tough game against Chester. You know, I went to watch them last night. They're a very good side. They're very energetic. They've got a lot of quality. But that's where we find ourselves at the moment. You know, we've got to take that on the chin. And as I said, Paddy really did nothing wrong. But we have to look at how we can get as much fitness and as much freshness into the team as possible. So Woodsy certainly deserved to be playing, and proved it with a really great goal first half. Could have had a couple more, possibly hit a couple of shots that got blocked. So it gives me good options. Obviously disappointed that Tinks was feeling his groin a little bit first half, so we decided to change the system just to match them up for the second half. And you know, arguably second half, whether it was the system or just we played better second half and we were more confident and we looked after the ball better, but the second half system looked pretty good as well.
Yeah, you seemed delighted for Jake Cassidy when he came off. How pleased are you for him to get his goal?
Yeah, I mean, it gets, you know, if your striker isn't scoring, it gets mentioned, and I knew that Jake would. The work rate Jake puts in out the box, you know, both sides working both channels, running relentlessly, but you know, strikers need goals. And I just had a word with him before the game about, you know, sometimes playing the striker's role is as simple as being able to get the ball, control it, get the ball wide and get yourselves into the scoring zone. You know, there was a striker from the northeast who didn't do that too badly, who I sort of told him that, you know, it's as simple as that sometimes. If you get yourself in the front of the goal, in the middle of the goal, 6-yard box, you'll get goals, and that's where he got his goal tonight. That's where Jack Redshaw found himself tonight, to head it back for Harry Bunn, who found himself in the middle of the goal, and you know, that was pleasing because that's something we've worked on.
Yeah, I guess the only negative tonight really is no fans here to obviously that performance, but maybe fingers crossed for Saturday, I think.
Yeah, look, it's been a long time coming, and I know it's not ideal, but it'd be great to see people in there. You know, it's a completely new team that nobody's been able to see yet live, so you know, I just hope we can send them home happy on Saturday as well.